official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Yes, welcome everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone listening and tuning into INC Radio Australia Satellite Studio. My name is Sister Nicole K. Fernandez from the local congregation of Adelaide, District of Australia West. Happy Sunday to all of you listening and watching today. Happy Sunday to all of you. Stay warm because here in Australia it is we're in the middle of winter right now. And so it's quite cold. So please make sure to stay warm, stay indoors, and try not to get sick. But yes, I would like to do some quick shout outs. First of all, to those commenting there in the YouTube live chat, special shout out po to Brother Jojo Villapanya. Hello po ka Jojo. And Brother Manuel Mike Ocon from the local congregation of Kingston City. Hello and shout out to you po. Hello. Thank you so much for listening and tuning in. But yes, today's episode is a really special one today because we are doing a radio rewind. Yes, that's right. We are going to look back at some of our past episodes, some of the discussions that took place, and some of the interesting things and inspiration that we received from previous episodes here on INC Radio Australia Satellite Studio. And in particular, today's episode, we will be rewinding to Believe to Achieve episode. So, yes, this episode was one of the best episodes last year, which is all about some of our Kadiwa brethren here in Australia or some of the members of the Church of Christ over the age of 18 and not married, who all strived, pursued their dreams and aspirations within their careers, and they excelled in their respective fields, as well as remaining really active inside the Church of Christ. So, very much fueled by their faith. Very exciting to hear what they had to say and the discussions that took place during that episode. But first of all, we also will have our game time segment. So, listeners and viewers, make sure to stay tuned for our game time segment and get ready with your keyboards if you're there on the comment section on YouTube to type out the answers as fast as you can. Of course, I am not alone here in our episode today. I have my fellow co-host, Brother Aldrin. Hi, Brother Aldrin.
Hello and good day to everyone, and welcome back again to another exciting episode of INC Radio Australia. Buongiorno, buon pomeriggio, buonasera. Yes, it is me, brother Aldrin Maximo from Donnybrook here in Melbourne, Australia. Good to see you again, Sister Kate, as we saw each other in our last district activity last Sunday, which was the INC concert. Hello to our dear viewers, listeners, and we hope that you are all good and you are enjoying such nice Sunday with your family and your loved ones. So, as today we have a nice episode, as you said, Sister Kate, and we will be talking about brethren who excelled in their respective fields and, of course, fueled by true faith. So, please stay tuned and we'll find out more later on during the program. It's actually freezing here in Melbourne. So, speaking about the weather, let's go to our weather segment. All right, let's start with Sydney. We have a temperature of 15.6 degrees Celsius with a maximum of 18 degrees, and it's actually becoming cloudy over there. Here in Melbourne, it says 14.3 degrees, but it's actually feeling like 5 degrees or really even lower with a maximum of 15 degrees. But outside is actually most sunny, so it's actually a beautiful day out there. In Brisbane, they have 21.9 degrees Celsius with a maximum of 20 degrees with a sunny day of day. In Adelaide, where Sister Kate is, it's 12.9 degrees with a maximum of 15 degrees, and showers appears to be developing soon. In Hobart, they have 13.8 degrees Celsius with a maximum of 14 degrees, with possible showers upcoming. In Canberra, they have 13.9 degrees Celsius with a maximum of 14 degrees, becoming almost cloudy over there. And in Darwin, they have 30.8 degrees, such a hot summer day there with a maximum of 32 degrees. Of course, it's actually sunny in their city. And that was our weather for today. Back to you, Sister Kate.
Thank you so much, Brother Aldrin. Next up is our bulletin report. Yes, let's shout out some of our past and upcoming activities here in the Ecclesiastical District of Australia West. First of all, I would like to shout out all the performers and everyone who joined us in our 110th anniversary in concert or INC concert there in Melbourne last week. So that was July 28th. Yes, like what Brother Aldrin said, I had the opportunity to actually travel there to Melbourne to participate, and it was such a joyous time seeing all the brethren celebrating the 110th year anniversary. So very, very exciting. And of course, in our upcoming activities around the ecclesiastical district on August 10, the local congregation of Adelaide will be holding their Kadiwa team building activities. So Kadiwa again are members of the Church of Christ over the age of 18 and not married. August 17, the local congregation of Adelaide again will be holding their Christian family organization socializing activity. August 19, the local congregation of Coogee will be holding their local congregation's Unity Games. And in August 25, local congregation of Knox City will be holding their esports activity. And that's it for our bulletin update here in the Ecclesiastical District of Australia West. Brother Aldrin, there's a lot of comments there in our YouTube live chat. Let's shout at them
Of
out.
course, Kate, and hopefully our dear listeners and we're able to take note of the many activities in our district. So let's continue to be united with the church administration and always participate. And now let's go to our YouTube comments. Let's read some of them. Wow, there are so many. Starting from ka Mabs Manyo, hello po, happy Sunday, hashtag Altona. From ka MJ Villapanye, from ka Marvin Ferrer, hashtag Melbourne, from ka Maylin de Jesus, from ka Amy Mercado, hashtag Altona, and from Kim Suniga, hashtag Melbourne. Special shout out to Kingston City. There's more comments coming from ka Arias Marquina celebrating 110 wonderful years of the Church of Christ from the Marikina family. Hashtag Kingston City, Australia West. From ka Asun Luis de la Cruz, greetings po from Port Adelaide. So those were the comments so far. So we invite you to continue. I'll write down your greetings. I will try to shout them throughout the program and be active in our game time soon and put your response. All right, so that was our YouTube comments for now. Stay tuned because you are listening to INC Radio Australia Satellite Studio, one of the official satellite studio of INC Radio. We'll be right back.
Oh, finally, school's over.
Yo, Andre, let's play that new game.
I have a test coming up tomorrow. I should probably study, but I've been really excited to play that new game. What should I do?
We missed you on the game yesterday. How'd the test go though?
Really well, actually. Gotta make smart choices, you know?
And that's the value of making the right and smart choices while we're still young. It's also a matter of self-discipline. Wise decisions we make in our youth help us achieve a meaningful and purposeful life, bringing honor and glory to our Almighty God.
This is INC Radio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Yes, and welcome back. You're listening to INC Radio Australia Satellite Studio, one of the official satellite studios of INC Radio. Yes, and up next is game time. Yes, game time is really, really exciting, brother Aldrin, because we are going to be doing a question and answer segment. Yes, yes. So we will be having a bunch of questions being said to all of you, listeners and viewers, and these will all pertain to different careers, study pathways that people may choose to go on as they try to achieve their goals. But yes, before that, we have actually a report coming in from in the Philippines, there in the Ciudad de Victoria in the district of Bulacan East. Sister Raika Pangalingan. Sister Raika, hello, Sister Raika.
Hello po.
Um,
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening po to all those who are watching, listening to INC Radio's Australia Satellite Studio. I would like to give my greetings to all the brethren around the world a happy 110th anniversary. As part of the 110th anniversary celebration of the Church of Christ, we are live here at Philippine Arena, Bukawe, Bulacan, where the Iglesia de Cristo will conduct a worldwide evangelical mission together with the various districts throughout the world at 6 o'clock in the evening Philippine Standard Time. Up until this very moment, the brethren continuously arriving together with their friends, relatives here in Philippine Arena Ciudad de Victoria, Bukawe, Bulacan to show their unity in the works of reading the words of God. This is the latest update. I am Sister Rica Pangilinan. Back to main host po.
Thank you so much, Sister Rica. So that's Sister Rica Pangilingan from Ciudad de Victoria in the district of Bulacan East. Thank you so much, Sister Rica. Very, very exciting activities happening all over the world, Brother Aldrin, and it's so great to receive some live reports from different places around the world to see what they are up to in their district. So exciting. But yes, of course, let's head back to our game time segment. That's right, listeners and viewers, it is game time. So get ready with your fingers on your keyboard to answer some of our questions. Again, our questions all pertain to different career paths or study paths that one may choose to partake in order to achieve their goals. All right, so let's hear it for our first question.
It's game time. Let's play.
Okay, first question. What career involves designing buildings and structures, ensuring they are functional, safe, and aesthetically pleasing? All right, get ready. Listeners and viewers, make sure to comment there in our live chat section. Again, it's what career involves designing buildings and structures, ensuring they are as safe, functional, and aesthetically pleasing. Brother Algin, what's the first thing that pops up in your head when you hear this question?
Well, because I'm studying a subject in construction, so one related to construction, and I'm looking through the comments, and I think someone got them right. Just let's just wait a few seconds until we get the
Yes.
right one. So, our dear viewers, please put your answer. What do you think? And let's see if you got it right.
Yes, I think we're already getting some responses. And of course, there was a clue that Brother Aldrin gave us. So, something to do with construction. Brother Aldrin's
Yes,
very familiar with this career
yes.
pathway. Let's hear it for the answer, maybe, Brother Aldrin.
All right.
Yes. Okay. I think someone's got it here. So, Brother Mark Jason Villapan, you said architecture po. Happy viewing po from hashtag Melbourne, hashtag Altona. Is he correct? Let's hear
Let's
it.
see.
That's
Let's see.
okay. He is. Architecture is
Yeah, there you go. You can see in the screens is
correct.
architecture. Very good, brother. You got
All
it right.
right. Well done, brother Mark. Congratulations for architecture is correct. Now, brother Aldrin, you said your part. Do you do agriculture
Because
architecture?
architecture, yeah, there's one subject that I study in my course, which is building construction. So it is very challenging,
Wow.
but to a fellow architecture there, we can do it. Let's do.
Wow, very cool, very cool. All righty, let's hear it for our second question.
All right, let's go. All right, as
Yes.
you can see, which profession focuses or advocating for the legal rights and interests of clients in a court of law? That's that's actually pretty easy, Sister Kate. So let's see in
Hmm.
our YouTube comments if someone got it right. So
Yes.
once again, which profession focuses on advocating for the legal rights and interests of clients in a court of law? So there's a
Yes.
key word in that last sentence. So
I think the
just
answer is in the question.
yeah, let's just wait who got it right.
Yes, yes,
We just gotta add
definitely.
3 words in the back.
Yeah, so listeners and viewers, make sure to type down what you think the answer is to our question. And yes, fun fact, Brother Aldrin, I did get accepted to this degree.
Wow!
So
Congratulations, sister.
I might have potentially gone down that route in the
Yeah.
past, but I
So
did not.
you can tell us the answer then while waiting.
Yes. Alrighty, let's hear it for the answer. The answer is
Let's see.
lawyer.
Lawyer.
Yes, lawyer. So someone who advocates for rights within
Yep.
courts is a lawyer. Alrighty, we have our oh, okay. So we've got someone who commented as well. Lawyer, congratulations again to brother Mark Jason Villapanya.
Wow.
Wow, he's getting all these answers. Congratulations.
Really good. Congratulations, brother.
Congratulations. Alrighty, let's hear it for our third and final question for this segment.
Let's go.
Yes, so this profession involves researching and reporting news and information to the public through various media outlets. What is it? So what do we think that is?
Let's wait. When you said that, in my mind came newspaper. Is it possible?
Oh,
So
I think it
news.
has to do something with the
Yep.
newspaper. Yeah,
So let's give
definitely.
some more hints for our dear viewers. That should be easy as well.
Yeah, it should be. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, what other clues could there be? I can't think of anything right now. But yes, listeners and viewers, make sure to type down again in the comment section what you think the answer is. So again, it involves researching and reporting news and information to the public through various media outlets. So make sure to comment there what you think the answer is. And should we tell them what the answer
Let's
is?
go.
Let's go. The answer is
Journalism.
journalism. Yes, journalism, which
That's a
is a
nice
course as
career.
well. Yeah, it's a quite very
Yeah.
interesting. Yes. Okay. So someone also mentioned news reporter Gabe Del Rosario from
Yep.
hashtag Melbourne.
That's acceptable.
Congratulations.
Yep.
News reporter is
That's all right.
acceptable.
That's really good.
Alrighty, yes. So that's the end of our first segment of Game Time. Stay tuned, everyone, because there is going to be a second segment of Game Time later on in the show. So stay tuned for that. But brother Aldrin, let's shout out. There's so many comments
There's
coming
so many shout
through.
outs. All right, so we thank you first because you've been answering the questions. So be ready for the next part, the next portion on the later on the program. So we have more quick shout outs from Kagabe de Rosario, hashtag Melbourne, from Kalori San Jose, hashtag Melbourne, from Ka Angelo, and from Ka Jojo and Ka Jessa Villapanye, as well from Kari Ann. Thank you po for your support. There are more comments coming from Ka Rodina S. Abenoya. Happy viewing to the brethren around the world. Warm greetings from Kingston City, Australia West. Hashtag INC, hashtag Kingston, Kingston City, Australia West. And from Ka Cheryl Sina, happy viewing po from hashtag Dean Park, New South Wales. Keep commenting mga viewers, so we'll try to shout out more later on the program. All right, so stay tuned because you are still listening to INC Radio Australia Satellite Studio, one of the official satellite studio of INC Radio. We'll be right back.
Nakikinig kayo sa Iglesia ni Cristo Radio, DZEM 954, ang tinig ng katotohanan.
From all the ministers, evangelical workers, and our respective families, and all of the brethren, we praise and we give thanks to our Almighty God for allowing the Church of Christ to reach its 110th anniversary. And also, we would like to greet our dearest executive minister, Brother Eduardo Vimanalo, and our CFO coordinator, Brother Angelo Manalo, and all of our brethren in the whole world. Happy 110th anniversary po!
is Iglesia Ni Cristo Radio, Australia, the voice of truth, broadcasting from Melbourne.
Yes, and welcome back. You're still tuned in to INC Radio Australia Satellite Studio, one of the official satellite studios of INC Radio. Yes, welcome back, listeners and viewers. Thank you so much for continuing to comment there in our live chat section and tuning into our episode today. Quick shout outs to Angela, Laika, Melanie Beltran, Alona Kabilangan, sorry about the pronunciation. Um, there's also some comments. Anime Manuel, it is INC radio time, favorite time of the day. But hello, po, fabulous house. Hello, sister. Greetings, everyone. Hashtag Melbourne. Thank you so much, everyone, for commenting. Up next is our Made in Australia segment where we will be touring the State Library of Victoria. Let's listen into this. Yes, the state of Victoria is really, really beautiful. Made in Australia. I'm here today at the State Library of Victoria. It's super easy to get here because it's just opposite Melbourne Central. As you can see, it's such a beautiful building. It's very classical with its grand columns and intricate detailing. It embodies the influence of Victorian period academic classical architecture. It was founded in 1854, and back then it was known as the Melbourne Public Library. It stands as Australia's oldest public library and one of the first free libraries in the world. The library's collection consists of over 4 million items, including books, manuscripts, paintings, photographs, maps, newspapers, magazines, and multimedia resources. When it first opened in 1856, there were just 3,846 books. But today, there are over 2 million books in the library's collection. Wow! It's remarkable how much the collection has grown. And this is the iconic La Trobe Reading Room, where you can see the library's dome. This area opened in 1913, and all the furniture here is still well preserved. There is plenty of space for you to read books and feel transported back in time. Just imagine, this place has welcomed generations of readers, thinkers, and dreamers for over 100 years. If you need to get some work done, there is free Wi-Fi here, so just bring your laptop or your tablet. There are also around 20 public computers available that visitors can use for up to 60 minutes. Just book a computer and you're good to go. The State Library of Victoria is such a great place to explore because of its rich history and amazing architectural design. It's also the perfect place if you want to study, read books, and just have your much-needed focus time. It's definitely a place where you can be productive and creative at the same time. Made in Australia.
Wow, that was made in Australia and the State Library of Victoria. Have you been there, sister Kate? Because that's actually one of my favorite places here in Melbourne.
Yes, Brother Aldrin. Funnily enough, I went over to Melbourne on one of the weekends last year and actually studied there for a bit because I was looking for a
Did you?
study space. Yes. But yes, the sister in our Made in Australia segment was correct. Yes, it's so beautiful and so
So nice.
accessible. A lot of different facilities available for you to use there in the State Library of Victoria. Very, very nice. And the architecture is just so beautiful, right, Brother Aldrin?
Yes, as it's close to my university. I usually go there to study, but I get easily distracted because it's so beautiful. When you go inside, you see that big dome, that architecture, those old books. You're part of, you're walking there. It's history, so it's really really nice to see such building. And the columns reminds me when I was back in Rome, I could see those Roman structures. Those columns were just beautiful and amazing. We have few more comments coming from YouTube as it's too many comments coming down. Let's start with Ka Lolita Ramos, hello po. And from Ka Kim Suniga, hello to the Villa Pena family. We miss you all po. From Ka Taratara, happy viewing po to all the brethren around the world. Warm greetings from Abenoya family of Kingston City, Australia West. I see Kingston City, and Australia West. From Ka Karen Marquina, happy watching po from the local congregation of Kingston City, Australia West. From Kawindi, Milamena, hashtag Melbourne. Happy viewing po, brethren. Those were the comments so far. Please keep commenting and please comment to our segments as well and give us your thoughts and shares on what you think about them. That was our Made in Australia segment, so please stay tuned once again because you are still listening to INC Radio. But before that, you see this in Radio because we have a special report live from the Philippines. So let's invite Sister Camille Rose Carlos live right now. Hello po, Camille. What's the report po? There you go.
Hello po. Can you hear me po?
Yes po, loud and clear.
Can you hear me po?
Yes po. Hello po.
Hello po. Can you hear me? Okay. Thank you po. So by the way po, I am here at the arena where the Worldwide Evangelical Mission will be placed. So, brethren, together with their invited guests, will gathered here to participate in this year's biggest evangelical mission. Kapatid, other than here, there will also be remote sites all over the world in every local congregations where we can witness the evangelical mission that will happen today at 6 p.m.
Thank you so much po, Camille Rose. And it's so nice to see the Philippine Arena packed with so many brethren and bringing their own guests there in the Philippine Arena. Thank you so much po again for the report, Sister Camille Rose, all the way live from Philippine Arena. And that's it. That was the report. And now please stay tuned because you are still listening to INC Radio, Australia Satellite Studio, one of the official satellite studio of INC Radio. We'll be right back.
This is Iglesia Ni Cristo Radio, Australia, the voice of truth, broadcasting from Melbourne.
Welcome back. You are listening to INC Radio Australia Satellite Studio, one of the official satellite studios of INC Radio. And yes, now to our main segment in our episode. Of course, just a bit of a recap. We are doing a radio rewind episode today where we will be looking back at some of our past episodes in the past year. And this episode, we will be looking at the Believe to Achieve episode, all about our brethren here in Australia who have pursued their careers and also continue to stay faithful and strong members of the Church of Christ. Very excited to hear some of their discussions, Brother Aldrin, that we have in store for all of you listeners and viewers. But first, let's shout out some of our commenters there in our live chat section. Hello to Christian Rockefeller. He says, hello everyone, greetings from INC Radio New York satellite. It's been a while. Shout out to Brother Algin and of course to Sister Kate. Hello po, brother. Windy Milamen, hashtag Melbourne, happy viewing po, brethren. Mabs Magno, hi po, sis Joanny, hashtag Altona, hello po to Esperanza family. Thank you so much to all of you for listening and tuning in. Make sure to continue to comment in our live chat section and make sure to send through your greetings and shout outs. And of course, join in our discussion today all about the different tips that you might have to help us all to achieve our goals and aspirations in life. So, yes, let's hear it for the first part of our discussion, Brother Aldrin, where Brother Ason and Sister Anne, our two guests from that episode, were talking all about time management. Let's listen to this clip.
Going here to Australia because my family knows and my close friends knows that I didn't hire any agency for me to go here in Australia, which I know is very relatable to all the listeners that is aiming to go here in Australia. It is such a tedious job. I mean, it requires a lot of research and a lot of studying just to know the working. So it's so hard for me to do that by myself. But I see to it because there's a lot of processes involved. There's a lot of tick box to tick. So for every tick box that I have, for everything that I need to achieve, I always involve and share my plans through prayers with our Lord God so that I will make sure that I will be guided in each of every step of the way. And now I'm here in Australia. And I promise to myself that if there's a chance that I can share this story to everyone, to inspire everyone, I will share it to them. And I also promised to myself back then when I'm still planning for this and when I'm still planning to achieve all these things that I won't change and continue to be better in what I'm doing, which is in my duties inside the church.
Wow, thank you so much. And yes, that was Sister Anne talking actually about her memorable moments when she migrated here to Australia. And I just remember feeling so inspired during this episode, Brother Aldrin. I remember it clear as day when I was hearing about her story, about how she migrated from the Philippines here to Australia, how she persevered and endured through all of the trials that she experienced and managed to settle here in Australia. I think it's such an inspiration, all everyone who tries to migrate overseas or go to a different country where there's different cultures, different languages, it's such a big adjustment. And Brother Aldrin, yourself as well, you moved here as well from
Yeah,
Italy.
I may add as
So
well.
you have your firsthand experience as well about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally
Um,
agree with sister Anne, because me myself as well, I migrated from another country, and I agree once more what she said, because especially for us international students, we are involved with a lot of studying, a lot of working, and it's hard to do everything on our own. It is actually very challenging, especially for our international students. So the best way, as Sister Anne said, is to get the strength through constant and powerful prayer, so that our Lord God can guide us being successful in our plan.
So true, Brother Aldrin. Like it's not only in terms of, migration and moving different places, but in everything that we do. I believe as members of the Church of Christ, we always do our best and strive our best to do what it is that we're trying to achieve. But most of all, we always include our Lord God in our plans, right? So through prayers, as Sister Anne said, always consulting our Lord God, making sure that He guides us every step of the way. So it's such a great inspirational moment. I can just remember it when I was listening to this episode. It was great. So yes, Brother Aldrin, thank you so much, Sister Anne, for that.
It was really inspiring. I think we can go to the next video, which is about time management, this time with Brother Azon with Sister Anne. So let's see and listen this video about time management.
What works is I have to be very intentional with things. I plan ahead. I know the activities that I need to participate for this week, for the next weeks, and then plot them out. And especially that we are also busy at church, I make sure that I allot a specific time attending to these activities on top of my usual workload in the university. So it's mostly making the time. It's always easy to find an excuse, I guess, because we're always busy and overloaded. But if we find a way to put things, there will be no hindrances to attend to them and even, excel at all of them.
Adding a tag on my to-do list because I always make to-do list and I tag them as negotiables and non-negotiables. That's my strategy on how to manage things. And I have some tools that I use to manage my time because, it's so hectic and it's so busy. And most of the tools that I'm using up to this date is the tools that I acquired and I learned during attending monthly meetings for Kadiwa and since my Binhi days. So that's very useful for me.
Yes, at the Kate, once more, another inspiring message from our brother Azun and sister Anne. And I totally agree with brother Azun, especially as we have to be organized as we have a busy life here. And we need to find a great balance. Most especially, we need to prioritize our spiritual life on top of that. And I like how brother Aesop has an organized life and has organized calendar. So he's is able to attend more important activities inside of the church. And speaking of Sister Anna statement, I also agree with how she manages her time thanks to the different meetings in the Christian Family Organization that can help us develop better time management through useful tools, as she said. What do you think, Sister Kate?
Definitely, Brother Aldrin. I definitely agree with what she said. With not only the monthly meetings within the Christian Family Organization, but different activities that are organized us by the church administration always are targeted. To teach us how to effectively manage our time, which I think is such an important skill to have. When you're trying to achieve your goals in the future, whether that be from studying for your exam, whether that be trying to finish all your tasks for work. Time management is such an important thing. And I'm sure, Brother Aldrin, you yourself also have tips. I think personally, for me, one of the things that I try to do, I try to block out my time in a calendar. I love using calendars. Online calendars are my favorite things because I see things with my eyes and I like things to look really aesthetic. So I like having the different colors. But if you're that type of person, where you like to color code things, to ensure that you are up to date with all the different tasks that you need to have. And of course, most especially, during in that calendar, I try to always block out our church activities, of course, our worship services, all the activities within the Christian Family Organization. Block those out first, so you know that those times are set aside for our Lord God and for our duties, right, Brother Aldrin? What sort of tips do you have as well? I'm curious to hear in terms of time
Yep.
management.
I really like how you are more organized. For me, it just work to put reminders on my phone because I tend to forget as I have so many things going on and I'm so busy. So I like to put reminders on my phone and to plan ahead at least 1 week before. Just put all the tasks and put a tick once you're done. So
Mm.
that's it. That's how I I I try to stay organized, but it's a bit hard. But thanks to these meetings and thanks to these interviews from these brothers, we were able to get more inspiration, more ideas about time management. I think we're good to go with the next video, Sister K. So the next video that we'll be talking about is about CFO involvement. So what is the contribution to success? Let's watch and listen the next video.
My involvement with the CFO allowed me to interact with a lot of brethren from all walks of life, from different backgrounds, and it widened my perspective and it took me out of the box where I usually am at. And I think aside from that, my involvement in the CFO taught me that even if you're given simple tasks, it doesn't matter. No matter how simple or complex the task is, you have to do your best. And I just stick to that principle. No matter what we are given, you do your best. And I bring that to work as well. And that's how you learn to be trusted by people, because no matter how big or small the task is, you always give your best foot forward, and you would have no regrets at all.
It's basically my whole youth was spent attending Christian family organizations and leading activities inside the Church of Christ. So it is really a great part of me, which until now is I'm still in awe of all the things that I've learned from the Christian family organization. And when I'm telling this to my friends, it's like 80% of what I am today, how I walk, how I talk, how I look, is from Christian Family Organization. I was molded that way.
Yes, so some more inspiring words from Sister Anne and Brother Ason. They're all about involvement in the Christian Family Organization. And I'm sure Brother Algin as well, you very much can relate to this. But I personally can definitely relate to what Sister Anne said, not only in my Kadiwa years right now, but even as far as in my Binhi days, Binhi being members of the Church of Christ under the age of 18. Um, from a young age, being involved in the Christian Family Organization as an officer taught me so many different things. Like what Sister Anne said, teaches you how to be a leader, leadership skills, gives you the confidence, to be able to talk in front of other people, good public speaking skills, being able to empathize with people, and to be able to, branch out and strengthen those particular skills, that you need. And it's so great because I learned that from such a young age that now, as a Kadiwa member in my age now, when I'm studying in the university, I can apply those skills that I learned through the Christian Family Organization to my tasks at university and future as well in my future career. So I think it's so amazing what our involvements can do to us as a person as well, and how much it molds us as a person. Right, Brother Algin?
Yes, correct, Sister Kate. I agree with everything you said. May I add as well from what Brother Aesop said earlier, that CFO, Christian Family Organization activities, allow to interact with other brethren, and then you can get more information about their fields, their careers, and it is actually also important as well to help in having small tasks to the CFO and to help the Christian Family Organization, because you learn a lot from the Christian Family Organization, and it will help you to shape the way you are, and also help you to discover your skills and talent. Especially you, Sister Kate, as you performed last Sunday as a singer in the INC 110 concert commemoration, right, Sister Kate?
Oh, thank you, Brother Aldrin. Yes,
It
it
was
was
really
such a
good.
joyful time. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I think it's such an amazing opportunity to be able to, express my faith through singing, because that's something I really enjoy doing, and also gives me more confidence, I believe. And so, again, going back to our topic, confidence is such an important skill to have in order to progress and to achieve those goals that you want to get to. So yeah, I think it's such an amazing thing, Christian Family Organization and activities that we have in the CFO. I think is so amazing.
All right, we're so blessed to have those kind of activities
Mm.
inside Christian Family Organization. So once again, we would like to thank Brother Ason and Sister Anne for your inspiring words, and hopefully we were inspired as well to our dear viewers and listeners in our YouTube comments. Speaking of YouTube comments, let's see. We have some special shout out. Sorry. We have a special shout out to Melbourne, Alton, and Kingston City. From Kakim Suniga, I love INC Radio. From Kabong in Melbourne, hashtag Melbourne. From Calori San Jose, hashtag Melbourne. Ricky, Ricky Boy, Habadan, hashtag Kingston City. From Casevelo, Kingston City. From Jezebel Alegre, from Kingston City. We got so many comments from Kingston City, Sister Kate. From Caneza Mativa, Kingston City. And here's some comments from Kawindi Milamena, hashtag Melbourne. Happy viewing po, brethren. Shout out to Sevilla family in Quirino province. From Cates San Jose, hi, hashtag Aldona. From Caperl Jane Oko, happy viewing po from Melbourne. From Camary and Rosario, happy viewing po sa lahat. Hashtag Melbourne, Genevieve Devad, hashtag Altona. Kagabe de Rosario, hello po from the local congregation of Melbourne. Ka Michael Sonny, Angeles, happy viewing po from Kingston City. Ka Sally San Martin, hello po, happy viewing po to INCRadio Australia from Cashende Rosa. Hello po, hashtag Kingston City. Ka Maps Magnoni, hello, hi brother Daniel, hashtag Altona. From Casali Martin again, hello po, happy viewing po. And from Ka Arias Marquina, regards po Santos family. Wow, there were so many comments while we were talking, Sister Kate. So keep commenting, our dear viewers and listeners. I will try to shout them as much as possible. All right, and now my favorite line for today. Stay tuned because you are still listening to INC Radio Australia Satellite Studio, one of the official satellite studio of INC Radio. We'll be right back.
This is Iglesia Ni Cristo Radio, Australia, the voice of truth, broadcasting from Melbourne.
Yes, welcome back. You're listening to INC Radio Australia Satellite Studio, one of the official satellite studios of INC Radio. Welcome again, listeners and viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in to our episode today. Quick shout outs to some of our commenters there in the live chat section. Alona Kabilangan, hello po ka Emir and Sis Violet, hashtag Altona. Louis Devad, hello po ka Levi, hashtag Altona. Bless Unique, INC Radio is nice po, hashtag Altona. Thank you so much, everyone, for commenting and tuning into our episode today. And of course, as promised, it is now game time.
It's game time. Let's play.
Yes, it's our second segment of Game Time. So, listeners and viewers, make sure to get ready with your keyboards to answer more of our questions. Again, this is going to be a Q&A segment where we will be asking all of you questions which pertain to a particular career pathway or study pathway that one might want to go into. So, let's hear it for our first question. Which profession focuses on diagnosing and treating illnesses, injuries, and diseases in humans? So, yes, so have a think about it. Listeners and viewers, make sure to comment there in our live chat section. What do you think this profession pertains to?
All right. Hopefully they're ready by this time and giving the right answers. Maybe what more hints can we give, Sister Kate? I think it's something related to you as well.
Yes, Brother
Oh.
Aldrin. Yes, this is something I'm very, very passionate about. And actually,
Yes.
one of the career pathway that I am pursuing myself. So if you do know what that is, make sure to comment there in our live chat section.
If you know Sister Kate, please comment.
Please,
That's an
please do
advantage.
comment. What other what other tips can we give our listeners and viewers?
Mm,
Having a think. Someone you go to when you're sick?
yeah, when you get your certificate, that's an easy one.
That's an easy one. So
Trying
who
to
do
help
you
you
go to?
as much as possible.
Yes. Do we have any commenters there? Oh, I think
Oh,
there might be one.
we're
I think
getting
there might
some.
be
Yeah.
one. I think so. So again, our tips were something that I am pursuing as a career pathway, someone that you go to when you're sick, or someone that you go to get a certificate.
Okay, I got from Jessica Allegro. She said Dr. Po. So let's see if it's correct.
Is
Let's
that
see in our
correct?
screen the answer. Wow, medicine.
Yes,
Yeah, doctor.
medicine,
Related to
doctor.
medicine.
Yes, other ones as well. Other listeners as well who got the correct answer. Alona Kabilangan said doctor, hashtag Altona. Princess Shabadan answer is doctors po, hashtag Kingston City. Congratulations. Oh, there's another one. Genevieve Devad as well also said doctor.
I told you they're more competitive now on our part too. That's how we like it. All right.
Yes.
I think we can go to our next question, Sister Kate. So this is
Yes.
going to be the next question. What professions involves the study of the Earth's physical features, climate, and landscape? Once again, what profession involves the study of the Earth's physical features, climate, and landscape? Okay, so if we are to give some hints, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. Let's wait for their answers.
I have no little
Uh,
knowledge about this
oh,
particular field.
good.
Not too much about this one, but I do think it's quite fascinating, Brother Algin, right?
It
Like
is.
learning about why the climate is the way it is, why landscapes are the way they are, I
That's
think
actually
it's quite
interesting.
interesting. It
Yeah.
is quite interesting. Yeah. So let's see if any of our listeners and viewers can figure out what profession this is. Again, the study of Earth's physical features, climate, and
Oh,
landscapes. I think there's someone who
I
answered.
think I spotted one. Yeah,
Yes.
from Bernadette Ngo, geologist. Hashtag Altona. Let's see if some we get more answers, and then we'll
Oh,
reveal the real answer.
yes, yes. I think they're heading in the right path, though some are
Yep,
still thinking.
definitely. I think
There
100%.
was, oh, I think I see someone, Alona Kabilangan said geography. Hashtag
Hmm.
Altona. Yes. Also, Feli Jabadan said geology po. Hashtag Kingston City. Okay, I think let's see if they're correct. Brother Aldrin,
Let's
what
see.
is the
Let's see in our
answer?
screen. And the answer is geologist. Congratulations to
Geologist.
Sister Bernadette for that was correct. Geologist.
Yes. Congratulations to everyone who got that answer. Let's hear it for our third and final question. So, in this career, individuals use their artistic skills to create visual concepts for various forms of media. What's the job? Okay, so artistic skills, creating visual concepts for various forms of media. What do we think this is?
This is as well a nice, really field. And I think we have
Yes.
some brethren that are into this field. So more like artistic skills, your concept of visual forms of media. What's the job? What can be?
Ooh.
If you're good at drawing, you have what can I say? Let's see in
What
our
else?
YouTube
Oh,
comments.
I
So
feel
let's say again the question is in this career, individuals use their artistic skills to create visual concepts for various form of media. So what's the job? So I think it's something related with
art.
art. All right, let's
Art.
give one more word. Probably with design, I guess.
Yes.
So should be.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
I'm trying to help you. So
I think there's a lot of comments I can't keep up.
oh, the comments really fast. Oh, I got something from our Kuyatek. Let's see. We gave the other half, but let's see is gonna have this correct.
Okay, I think I see someone
Oh,
who said Bernadette Ngo said artist hashtag
okay.
Altona. Ricky Boy Jabadan said graphic artist but hashtag Kingston City. Alrighty, let's see if they're correct. What is the answer? Graphic
Graphic
design.
design.
Yes, very close, very
That's really
close.
nice. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I do love doing graphic design back in like high school. I really
Yep.
enjoyed it.
So do you know how to
And
draw? And kind of.
yeah, like just simple things, brother. I'll do nothing too complex. But you know what? I can make a poster if that's
Oh, that's pretty good.
yeah. So I do enjoy it as like a pastime hobby. But yeah, shout out to all the graphic designers out there. Amazing, amazing work always. But yes, brother Aldrin, I think that pretty much wraps up our episode today. Is that right?
Yep, but let's ask one more question to our dear viewers. So let's ask what was the title, or what is the title of
Oh.
our episode today? Because get ready, we will be giving away a tote bag, if I'm not mistaken. So we're
Oh.
trying to give you the hint. It starts with believe to that. So you have to finish the sentence to get a tote bag. So get ready in the YouTube comments. Wow, I want that as well.
Yeah, I want to participate, but I
Can we
really
participate, host?
look. I said it
That's not
a
fair.
couple of times during our episode today, isn't that right, brother Aldrin? So if
Yes.
you do remember, what the name of our episode is. Believe to blank. You need to fill in the blank.
Okay, how can we give a hint while waiting for the
Oh,
correct
hmm.
answer? So we were talking about goals. So
Yes.
what's the action to get to your goal?
You can also look at the title of the
Oh,
YouTube link.
that's me. That's him who got who's the first one actually. So
Do we have
get a tote
anyone
bag.
who
Remember,
has commented? Anybody? Make sure to comment there. Quickly, quickly have a look at your page. It's there in the answer. Yes, yes, yes. Let's
let's see.
see.
Let's see. Oh,
Let's see. Oh,
whoa,
oh, oh, okay. I
oh,
think we've got a winner, Brother Aldrin.
who is that?
Who is it?
It's Sister Laika of Melbourne. She
Yay!
said, "Believe to achieve. Believe to
Yes.
achieve." So, congratulations, you got a tote bag, and that's
Yay.
it. Time. What time is it already? 5:58. So that was our part two of game time, your favorite game, Sister Kate. And of course, that was the end of our episode. So time flies real quick. And when I Radio Australia. So I just want to greet my family there in Italy and see you very soon. Also to the brethren there in Donnybrook and to Aldrich de Guzman and family as well. Shout out to Maki Fernandez, Sister Bea Malong, and we hope that we will be able to give you more inspirations in your careers and in your future plan by watching and listening to these video clips, interviews, and more in these episodes. And most of all, we hope that we were fueled by more faith and strive to receive the guide that comes from our Lord God. I am Brother Aldri Maximo, all the way from Donnybrook. See you again every Sunday at 3 p.m. Philippine Standard Time or 5 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Ciao. Back to you, Ate Kate.
Yes, thank you so much, Brother Aldrin. And I'm Sister Nicole K. Fernandez from Adelaide. See you next week, next Sunday again. And we would like to give our special thanks, of course, to Brother Angela Eranio V. Manalo, our Christian Family Organization Coordinator, and most especially our beloved Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, our Executive Minister. Stay tuned because up next is INC Radio South Korea. See you next week, everybody.
See you next week. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support. Hello po. Stay safe.
Bye, everyone.